In this video, we will focus on linear approximation and differential. So this is the formula that we're going to use in order to find the answer. Let's say fx naught plus delta x is equal to fx naught plus f prime x naught multiplied with delta x. So first, let us look at what is delta x. So delta x is equal to x minus x naught. So here you have to remember delta x is x minus x naught, where x is the given value, or we can say it as the latest value, and x naught is the estimated value or initial value. So there is some feature of x naught. So for x naught, the feature is it must close to x. So it means that it have to be close to x. And the second feature for x naught is it is an integer. So we are not using the decimal or fraction. Even after some mathematical operation, it means that after square root, we still get the answer is in the form of integer. So now we look at example 1. Let's say given fx is equal to square root of 20 minus x squared. Use differential to estimate the value of this one. Give your answer correct to 3 decimal places. So in this case, the function is given. So this is the value that we're going to estimate. So if you still remember the formula, so here is the formula, fx naught plus delta x is equals to fx naught plus f prime x naught delta x. So let's say I write the equation here. So let's say here is the formula, f x naught plus delta x is equals to f x naught plus f prime x naught delta x. So in step 1, we will try to determine the value of x and x naught. If you still remember, so let's say we look at the previous slide, x is the given value, x naught is the estimated value. So you have to remember x naught must be an integer. So let's look at this example. So if you look at this example, the given value here is 1.99. So 20 is a constant, is given in the question. So now the value here is 1.99. This is the given value. So x, so let's say x is equals to the given value. So in this case, our x is equals to 1.99. Now, we were going to estimate the x naught. So remember, our x naught must close to 1.99 and it must be an integer. So here, I estimate at 2. So from here, next, we try to find step 2. We try to find the delta x. So delta x is x minus x naught. So where our x is 1.99 minus x naught is 2. So 1.99 minus 2 will become negative 0.01. So in our step 3, based on this formula, we already have the x naught. Now I want to differentiate the function of f. So in step 3, I will differentiate the function. Now the function is given. Fx is equals to square root of 20 minus x squared. So from square root, fx, I change to 20 minus x squared. Square root also equals to the power of 1 over 2. So remember here is 1 over 2. It's not 2. So next, let's say I try to label. First, I will differentiate the index. Second, I will differentiate the bracket. So let's say I put it here. F prime x is equals to, first I differentiate the index. So I will bring up front the value of 1 over 2. So here I multiply to front. So here I have 1 over 2 multiplied by. So we have to rewrite this expression. Remember, only one differentiation in one step. So 1 over 2, don't forget to reduce by 1. So means that negative 1 over 2. So let's say, again, I put here. First, I bring the index to the front and then reduce by 1. Next, come to the second part. Don't forget to differentiate the bracket. So continue here, followed by differentiate 20, I should get 0. Differentiate negative x squared, I should get minus 2x. So let's say I try to simplify here. 1 over 2, 20 minus x squared, power of negative 1 over 2 times negative 2x. So we can simplify 2 and 2 here. So finally, I should have negative x times 20 minus x squared, power of negative 1 over 2. Since we have the negative index, so from here, I should have negative x over square root, power of 1 over 2 is the square root, 20 minus x squared. So now I already found the f prime x. So next step, I can substitute into the formula. So since the question is fx naught plus delta x, so come from the question, square root 20 minus 1.99 x. So bracket square will be equals to fx naught. So function of f, our x naught is 2. So f2 plus f prime 2. So f prime x naught, x naught is 2 times delta x. Our delta x is negative 0.01. So multiply with negative 0.01. So what does it mean here? So substitute 2 into x. Here, substitute 2 into f prime x. So let's say I put in here. f2, substitute 2 into the function of fx. Where our function of fx is, this is our function of fx. So let's say I substitute 2, put a bracket here. Square root of 20 minus 2 squared plus f prime 2. Substitute 2 into f prime x. So here is our f prime x. Again, put another bracket. Negative x is 2 over square root of 20 minus 2 squared multiplied by negative 0.01. So I try to solve here. Next step. From here, square root of, if you are using your calculator, 20 minus 2 times 2 power of 2 is 4. 20 times 20 minus 4. So 20 minus 4 will become positive 16. Plus. So plus, say, negative, negative. So here we have one negative. Here we have one negative is positive. Or I can, let's say, I just try to simplify. So negative 2 over against square root 20 minus 2 squared. So against is 16 multiplied by negative 0.01. So next, square root of 16 is 4 plus negative negative. So now I multiply this part. Negative negative is positive. 2 times 0.01. So here is 0.02 over square root of 16 is 4. So finally, by using your calculator, 4 plus 0.02 over 4 will become 4.005. So this is the answer for 3 decimal places. So this is the answer, 4.005.